Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to install the UnderCover SE on this 2017 Ford F-150 with a 5.5 foot bed. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing that we're going to do is grab our passenger side rear bracket. Now when you look at it, you're going to have a ball joint that's going to face towards the cab side, and you're going to have a little L bracket that's going to face towards your tailgate side, and the side with the holes is going to line up right to the underside of your bed cap. And once we just put it on there, it should sit. We're going to go ahead and measure 39.5 inches from our bulkhead. And that's going to be the placement of the front of our bracket. So now that we have our rear bracket positioned where we need it, we're going to take our clamp apart. The back portion is going to go behind your bed cap, and then your bolt, lock washer, and washer are going to go through the front hole. We're just going to thread that in there. We're just going to leave that hand tight for right now. And then we're also going to skip this middle hole, and we're going to go to the back hole. And we're going to do the same thing with another clamp. Just going to thread that in there. Now you want to make sure the back portion of the clamp is actually clamped onto the back part of the bed cap. And you want to make sure that it's down as far as it'll go, and then we can actually tighten these down. We're going to use a 1/2 inch to do that. Now that we have our clamps tightened, we want to remeasure from the bulkhead to the front of our clamp to make sure we still have that 39.5 inch distance. Now we're going to take our smaller cab side bracket. It's also going to have a P for passenger, and we're just going to set that on our rail like we did the front one. And then we're going to measure now 16.5 inches from the bulkhead, and this time we're going to measure to the front of this bracket. So once we got that into place, we can do the same thing that we did on the tailgate side bracket. We're going to install our 2 clamps. And for our 2 clamps, we're going to use our rearmost hole, and then we're going to use our hole that is closest to our cab. So just make sure again that the back side of that clamp is attached to your bed rail. We're going to go ahead and tighten those down. And again, same as we did on the rear bracket, we're going to measure it one more time just to make sure that it's in the correct position. Now we're going to take the rod end of our strut and we're going to attach it to our ball head on our rear bracket. And now we're going to repeat all of those steps on the other side. Okay guys, so we have the cover flipped upside down and sitting on our tailgate right now, and this is the cab side of the cover. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to set our cover onto our rails, and then we're going to line up these notches with our cab side brackets. Okay, if you look at the cab side brackets, you'll notice that they have 2 pins that are sticking out on each side. We're going to line those up and then slide it to the back. So now we are underneath the cover at our cab side of the truck. Now if you've lined up everything correctly, this is what it should look like here. And then this start knob is what we're going to tighten down next. So you're just going to push that in. And then twist, and it should line up with a threaded portion onto our bracket. And then we're just going to tighten that until it's snug. And then we're going to do that on both sides. Last, we're going to swing our strut up and attach it to our cover. We're going to do that on both sides. So now we'll go ahead and close the tailgate and we'll test the operation. Alright guys, that completes the installation. If you have any questions, give us a call or visit us online. Thanks.